Does the devotee who surrenders keep his individual taste? Srila Prabhupada, yes, in full. Bob, taste for different things? Srila Prabhupada, Bob, does he keeps individual likes and dislikes? Srila Prabhupada, yes, he keeps everything, but he gives preference to Krishna. Suppose I like this thing and Krishna says, no, you cannot use it, then I shall not use it for Krishna's sake. Nirbandha Krishna Sambandhe Yuktam Vairagyam Uchyate. Krishna says positively, I like these things. So we have to offer to Krishna what he likes. Then we can take prasad. Krishna likes Radharani, therefore all the gopis, they were trying to push Radharani to Krishna. Krishna likes this gopi. Alright, push her. This is Krishna consciousness. To satisfy the senses of Krishna, not to satisfy my senses. This is bhakti. This is called prema, love for Krishna. Ah, Krishna likes this. I must give him this. Bob, there is some prasad, food offered to Krishna. It's offered and then we go and eat. And different prasadams are served. Some I like and some I find the taste not at all to my liking. Srila Prabhupada, you should not do that. The perfection is that whatever is offered to Krishna, you should accept. This is perfection. You cannot say, I like this, I don't like this. So long as you make such discrimination, this means you have not appreciated what prasad is. A devotee. What if there is someone, speaking of likes and dislikes, says someone is preparing some prasad, Srila Prabhupada, no liking, no licking. Whatever Krishna likes, that's all right, devotee. Yes, but someone prepares something, like some prasad for Krishna, but he does not make it so good. And it is Srila Prabhupada, no, if made sincerely with devotion, then Krishna will like it. Just like Vidu was feeding Krishna bananas, but he was so absorbed in thought that he was throwing away the real bananas and he was giving Krishna the skin, and Krishna was eating. Krishna knew that he was giving in devotion, and Krishna can eat anything provided there is devotion. It does not mean whether it is materially tasteful or not. Similarly, a devotee also takes Krishna prasad, whatever it is materially tasteful or whether it's materially tasteful or not. We should accept everything. A devotee. But if the devotion is not there, like in India, Srila Prabhupada, if devotion is not there, he doesn't like any food, either tasteful or not tasteful, he doesn't accept it. A devotee in India, somebody, Srila Prabhupada, oh India, India, don't talk of India, talk of philosophy. If there is no devotion, Krishna does not accept anything, either in India or in your country. Lord Krishna is not obliged to accept anything costly because it is very tasty. Krishna has very many tasteful dishes in Vaikuntha. He is not hankering after your food. He accepts your devotion, bhakti. The real thing is devotion, not the food. Wait for a second, Mataji. I guess I lost my pointer.
ओके फाइन आई थिंक आप पीछे रह गया है कुछ
Chapter 7 है
आगे नहीं है
second
नहीं नहीं पीछे पीछे
और पीछे
हाँ 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 यहाँ पे देखिए
ये सूट गोस्वामी तो बहुत आगे आ गए हम
हाँ हाँ
ये सीधा थे ना
इन इंडिया हाँ हाँ यहाँ पे
The real thing is devotion, not the food. Krishna doesn't accept anything, any food of this material world. He accepts only the devotion. Patram puspam phalam toyam yoma bhaktya prayasati tad aham bhakti upartam an ashnami uh, prayatartmana. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, fruit, or water, I will accept it because it has been offered to me with devotion and love. This is required. Therefore, we do not allow anyone to cook who is not a devotee. Krishna does not accept anything from the hands of a non devotee. Why should he accept? He is not hungry, he does not require any food. He accepts only the devotion, that's all. That's the main point. So one has to become a devotee, not a good cook. But if he is a devotee, then he will be a good cook also. Automatically, he will become a good cook. Therefore, one has to become a devotee only. Then all other good qualifications will automatically be there. And if he is a non-devotee, any qualification has no value. He is on the mental plane, so he has no good qualification. Srila Prabhupada. And the time, Samsundar, 6 o'clock. Srila Prabhupada, questions and answers are required. They are beneficial to us. Bob, I still have a question on the prasad. Srila Prabhupada, Sutta Goswami says, Munayah sadhu prastoham भावाद्भिर्लोकमङ्गलं यद् कर्ता कृष्णा सम्पर्स्नो येनात्मा सुप्रसिद्धति. O says, I have been justly questioned by you. Your questions are worthy because they relate to Lord Krishna and so are relevant to the world's welfare. Only questions of this sort are capable of completely satisfying the self. Krishna sam samprasnaha. That is very good. When you discuss and hear, that is lokamangalam, auspicious for everyone, both the questions and the answers. Mataji, I guess it's enough. This much is enough.
Yeah, yeah. That was you want to add on to something, Prabhuji?
No, Mataji. Prabhupada has explained very beautifully about prasad, the most attractive
Actually,
topic.
I have a question. Srila Prabhupada
Yeah.
here saying that in Vaikuntha, the
Yeah.
prasadam are more tasteful. Is there a prasadam are there?
Uh,
Vaikuntha are there?
yes, Mataji, the prasadam is there, but the prasadam is having some kind of consciousness. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
you have to prepare the prasadam. The prasadam is also
Mm-hmm.
eternal. The eternal samosa, the eternal jalebi, it's eternal, and it's just meant for Krishna only. So prasadam is always
Mm-hmm.
there in Vaikuntha also, and the prasadam is much more opulent in Vaikuntha than it is in our on this in this material world.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Want to add something, Prabhuji?
No, Mataji. Prabhupada is explained very beautifully over here. The glories of
Yes.
prasada and the mood in which we must take the prasad.
Mm. Yes. I must take it like you know once I recall a very beautiful pastime. Actually, when Srila Prabhupada is there, there are devotees who eat like to eat so much, and there Srila Prabhupada said, Krishna is the enjoyer. You just have the food and for your body management, not for the your enjoyment. That is amazing. Hare Krishna, Jasmine Mataji, Danda Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
You want to
Dandavat
read
Pranam.
Mataji? Danda Pranam. You want
Yes,
to
sure.
read?
Yes, Mataji. Bob, I still do not understand so much about Prasad. But if you like, I will think about it and ask you again tomorrow. Srila Prabhupada. Prasad is always Prasad. But because we are not elevated sufficiently, therefore we don't like some Prasad. Bob, I found specifically that what I mean that some are too spicy and it hurts my stomach. Srila Prabhupada. Well, that is also due to not appreciating, but the cook should have consideration. Krishna must be offered first class foodstuffs. So if he offers something something last class, he is not performing his duty. But Krishna can accept any prasada, even if it is uh, and can
Spicy.
accept anything if it is offered by a devotee, and a devotee can accept any prasada even if it is spicy. Hiranyakashipu gave his son poison, and the son offered it to Krishna, and the son drank it as a nectar. So even if it is spicy to others' taste, it is very palatable to the devotee. What is the question of spicy? He was offered poison, real poison, and Putna Rakshasi, she also offered Krishna poison. But Krishna is so nice that he thought she took me as my mother. So he took the poison and delivered her. Krishna does not take the bad side. A good man does not take the bad side. He takes only the good side. Just like one of my big god brothers, he wanted to make business with my Guru Maharaj, spiritual master. But my Guru Maharaj did not take the bad side. He took the good side. He thought, he has come forward to give me some service. Bob, business with your, what was that? Business with who? Srila Prabhupada. I'm talking about my Guru Maharaj. Bob, oh I see. I have another question on Prasada, if I may. Let us say some devotee has some trouble and does not eat a certain type of food. Like some devotees do not eat ghee because of liver trouble. So these devotees should take, should they take all the prasada, Srila Prabhupada? No, no. Those who are not perfect devotees may discriminate. But a perfect devotee does not discriminate. Why should you imitate a perfect devotee? So long as you have discrimination, you are not a perfect devotee. So why should you artificially imitate a perfect devotee and eat everything? Bob, oh, Srila Prabhupada, the point is a perfect devotee does not make any discrimination. Whatever is offered to Krishna is a nectar. That's all. Krishna accepts anything from a devotee. Whatever is offered to me by my devotee, he accepts. The same thing for a devotee. Don't you see the point? A perfect devotee does not make any discrimination. But if I am not a perfect devotee and I have discrimination, why shall I imitate the perfect devotee? It may not be possible for me to digest everything because I am not a perfect devotee. A devotee should not be a foolish man. It is said, Krishna ye bhaje se bada chatura. So devotee knows his position and he is intelligent enough to deal with others accordingly. Is it enough, Mataji?
Yeah, fine. You want to add on to something, Prabhuji? Mataji?
No, Mataji.
No, Mataji.
I can read because there is no one devotee left. Acting in knowledge of Krishna, February 29, 1972, evening continued. Just a second, I have to Bluetooth. Just a second. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, is my voice is clear?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. An Indian gentleman, by what kind of action does one on good karma? Srila Prabhupada, good karma means what is prescribed in Vedas. Specifically, it is prescribed that one should perform yajna. Yajna means action for the satisfaction of Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, good karma means performance of the yajnas, as they are prescribed in the Vedic literatures. And the purpose of this yajna is to satisfy the Supreme Lord. A good law-abiding citizen is one whose actions satisfy the government. So good karma is to satisfy Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Lord. Unfortunately, modern civilization doesn't know what the Supreme Personality of Godhead is, what to speak of satisfying Him. People do not know. They are simply busy with material activities. Therefore, all of them are performing only bad karma and therefore suffering. They are blind man leading other blind man, and both are then suffering by bad karma. That is very easy to understand. If you do something criminal, you will suffer. If you do something benevolent for the state, for the people, you are recognized. You are sometimes given a title. This is a good man, bad karma. So good karma means you enjoy some material happiness. By bad karma means you suffer from material distress. By good karma, you get birth in a good family, you got riches, good money, then you become a learned scholar, you became beautiful also. Some time passes. Bob, what about the person who is not aware of God but Srila Prabhupada? Then he is an animal. The animal doesn't know what is good. A person who doesn't know what is God, or no, one who doesn't try to understand what is God, he is an animal. The animal are with four legs, and that animal is with two legs. And Darwin's theory is they are monkeys. So anyone who does not know God, does not try to understand, is nothing but an animal. Bob, what about the innocent people? Srila Prabhupada, the animal is very innocent. If you cut its throat, it won't protest. So innocence is not a very good qualification. The animal are also all innocent. Therefore, you get the chance to cut their throats. So to become innocent is not a very good qualification. Our proposition is that one must be very, very, very intelligent, and then he can understand Krishna. To become an innocent, ignorant simplification is not a very good qualification. Simplicity is all right, but one should not be unintelligent. Bob, can you tell me again what intelligence is? Srila Prabhupada. Intelligence means one who knows what he is. What is this? What is God? What are the inclination? He is intelligent. The animal does not know what he is. He thinks that he is the body. Similarly, anyone who does not know what he is not intelligent. Bob, what about a person who does tries to do what's right and is very conscious instead of being unconscious about the thing he does? Like the servant who is very honest to his master but knows that if he or not honest would not be caught if he stays honest anyway. A person like that, is that some kind of good karma? Still Prabhupada. Yes, to become a honest is also very good karma. How to become a good man described in the Bhagavad Gita very elaborately. Daivi sampada bhimokshaya nivandashuri mata. So if you become qualified with the Daivi Sampada, transcendental qualities, then Bimoksha, you will be liberated. And Nivandhaya Shuri, if you are qualified with a demonic qualification, then you will be more and more intelligent. Unfortunately, the modern civilization doesn't know what is liberation, what is intelligent. They are so much ignorant, they do not know. Suppose if I ask you, what do you mean by liberation? Can you answer? No answer. And if I ask you, what do you mean by intelligent? Can you answer? Again, no answer. These words are there in the Vedic literature, liberation and intelligent, but at the present moment, people do not even know what is liberation and what is entitlement. They are so ignorant and foolish, and still they are proud of their advancement in knowledge. Can you answer what is liberation? You are a professor, teacher, but if I ask you, can you explain what is the liberation? Okay, I will stop here. Anyone want to add on to this? Prabhuji, you want to add on something in this?
Yes, Mataji. So here Prabhupada is explaining about the intelligence. So it is quite common to call a person intelligent if he scores good marks, but that's not the real meaning of intelligence. The real meaning of intelligence is that by intelligence one can understand God, and because human being is having some kind of elevated intelligence than that of animals, he can understand God, but the animals cannot understand God. We humans, we have endeavored so much that now we are having wonderful things like your laptop or your mobile phones and all the other stuff, but the animals, they are not having things like that. A cow in India cannot communicate with a cow in America, but a human in India can communicate with a human in America. So we are having some kind of intellectual capacity, but the real intelligence, the buddhi, is to understand who we are, and we should use this definition.
Yes.
And by using this definition, we will find that only you may say 0.00% of this world are intelligent. Those who are Vaishnavas, they are only intelligent. You will find it by using this definition.
Yes. एंड यस एक्चुअली आप दुनिया में आए हो एंड आपको कुछ भी मालूम नहीं कृष्ण कौन है क्या है, तो इसमें आप आना, आपका मनुष्य जन्म होना, ये तो सब व्यर्थ हो गया. जैसे श्रील प्रभुपाद जी कहते थे कि दिस इज़ द ह्यूमन लाइफ, प्लीज़ ट्राई टू गो बैक हेड टू गॉड हेड इन दिस लाइफ. So if you come here and you didn't understand what is God and you are atheist and all, so it is the mean of to here and to get a human life. You will again get birth of animals, you know, maybe uh, not human life, because human life get after so many janma. So think is why Krishna make this world for us, for because this is so dukhalayam is Krishna so envious us, okay मुझे छोड़ के गया तो अभी भुग तो दुख ऐसा. So नहीं, because for example I listened today that think is if some person, in a jungle there only one girl and one boy. So the girl say, to whom will be marry? Okay, I will be marry you because you are the one. So boy, what boy the says? Okay, I am the one. Who could you marry also? If you could marry, only there are so many tigers and there. So you will not marry. So I am the one who you also marry. So Krishna put all the struggles and all the problems in our life, all the all the attractive things. For example, maybe it's chips, maybe it's prasad, for attractive foods, or attractive girls or boys are there, because Krishna want to see that 1,000 बॉयज़ में अगर उसी को ही चुना जाए तो बात है कि हाँ ये लड़की सच में उसे प्यार करती है. बट थिंक इज वैसे ही कृष्ण चाहते कि कृष्ण बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स तो दे दिए, अब कौन चूज़ करता है कृष्ण को, वो देखना चाहते हैं वो. ऐसे ऐसे में तो सब है उनके पास, राइट. द थिंक इज दैट. एंड इफ आपको ऐसे लाखों लाखों करोड़ों डिस्ट्रैक्शन में भी अगर आप कृष्ण को चूज़ करते हैं, देन बात ही कुछ अलग है. दैट वाज द थिंग. Anyone any question to this? Or I will stop here. Okay, fine. Mataji, any question you have to ask? Okay, fine. So we'll stop our class. Fine. Okay, fine. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the class. Okay, we'll end our class by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.